Recorded Books Romance presents Just Over the Mountain by Robyn Carr, narrated by Thérèse Plummer.
Chapter 1. June Hudson had nerves of steel. She was 37 years old, had been the town doctor in Grace Valley, California for over 10 years, and the things she'd been called upon to do were not for the faint of heart. June had delivered a baby in the back of a pickup truck, kept a logger's severed limb on ice waiting for the emergency helicopter, and had given calm, intelligent medical advice while looking down the barrel of a marijuana farmer's gun. Oh, she was feminine enough, but tough, strong, fearless. Maybe not fearless, but she'd certainly learned how to appear fearless. She'd learned this in Omnipotent Physician 101. Then came an early morning phone call bearing portentous news that caused her heart to race and her brow and upper lip to bead with sweat. All the strength bled out of her legs as she sank helplessly to the kitchen stool. The conversation started out innocently enough, with her friend Bertie reporting, "Chris is coming home with the boys." Chris was Bertie's son. The boys, her twin 14-year-old grandsons. "For a visit?" June half asked, half assumed. "For good, he says. He and Nancy are divorcing." June was silent, shocked, dismayed. "He asked if you were still single," Bertie went on, a lilt to her chipper voice. A hopeful little lilt. That was when June the Fearless began to tremble and quake. Chris was an old boyfriend. In fact, her first love. Also her first and most terrible broken heart. Chris Forrest was the man June always vowed she would tie up and torture for the agony he'd brought to her youth. The only son of Bertie and Judge Forrest, Chris had lived in Southern California for 18 or so years, married to another high school friend, or rival, Nancy Cruz. He'd only returned to Grace Valley for visits a few times. His parents enjoyed their trips to his home in San Diego. During his rare appearances, June did her best to avoid him. When she did happen upon him, she was as cool as a cucumber, aloof and detached. Her posture and expression said that bygones were bygones, that she rarely even...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?